So one thing we're seeing right now across the entire metals and mining sector, if we go look at this war sheet cheat sheet, okay. Now for you traders that are trading the markets right now, if you're especially if you've been buying and just holding gold, silver, and even the mining sector, there is going to be a lot of pain that's coming. I don't know exactly when that's going to be. It could start now, it could start in the next few weeks, but we're getting very close towards the end of these very big bull markets. And there's going to be some really big selling periods coming in the markets that's going to freak a lot of people. And it's also going to trigger the next downturn and the next correction out of the markets from here. So this is just a bit of a warning for you guys that are FOMOing right now. You know, there's a lot of FOMO right now happening. Again, I'm not calling today to be the exact high, because if you have a look at the actual gold chart, okay, so this here is the gold chart. You would know when it comes to gold, I was looking for this breakout. Okay, so all through this period through here, I was saying on my YouTube videos that here I'm actually expecting one more leg to the upside, and we've been experiencing this. It's been very, very vertical, but the end is near. The end is near when it comes to these, when it comes to the markets here. When it comes to the psychology of these markets, the end is near, and we're going to start to see some really, really significant selling periods coming real soon. Again, I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but I do believe that we're getting towards the end of this move here. And the end of the move is also, we're getting very close to the end of the move, and it's probably not going to be doing much for many years. That's what I mean. I mean, like, completely for a lot of years, you know. And I think if you, in that free trading course I'm giving away in that link in the description there, guys, phase number 3, I talk about the massive cycles that all these markets play and how we can utilize that to give us warnings, but also get ready for big moves to come. That phase number 3 in that free trading course, guys, link in the description there. So we're looking at this level from here, and we're seeing that we're actually at, we're actually getting, we're definitely at these, or I see we're at these levels from here. And so if I bring up, there was a thing that I put up on my post as well too. And one thing you'll be able to see when it comes to my post here is there's a few things here that I actually put up. This is my post page here that I put up here. And one of the things when it comes to metals and miners here, there's obviously that through there. When it comes to this level here, gold and silver traders, listen to this, man. I'm seeing a lot of traders now. I'm seeing a lot of words. This time's different, John, because of, and they're inserting central banks, their bubble, and so on and so forth. So I think they're wrong, and actually I do know they're wrong. I'm 100% certain of that, meaning that no, this time is not different, and no, we're not getting ready for a move to 10,000 from now. Yes, there's a 10,000 target, but not for now. I believe this is now getting towards the end, and after this year, guys, guess what? For the next 1 to 2 years, gold is going to make its major high. We're making a major high right now in gold. Silver might still have more upside because that's a bit of a wildcat. And the same for the mining sector as well too, right? So we are getting very, very close to making a major top for 1 to 2 years out of these markets from here. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, but hey, I've been trading the markets for 20 years. I've seen these cycles play again and again and again. And if you actually want to learn something, all right, this is where we are right now. This is what I see going on right now. So this is the cycle here. Up here, gold, silver, stock market. And down the bottom here, bonds, TLT, TMF. I also see down the bottom here markets like oil, like USO as well too, the ETF, and also like things like the energy sector potentially down here as well too. So there's actually a few markets down the bottom here that I'm really focusing on. But right now, we're getting ready. This is going to be a major top for 1 to 2 years in the markets, and let me explain the reasons why. That is, there's a thing called cycles in markets. Okay, so firstly, look at this here. The last time we had this such of a big move to the upside, you can see here that last time we had such a big move for 2 years was back here after the '08 period, and it ended with a blow off top. Look what's happening now. The markets do give us warning signs, right? So look at this here. So we're having this big blow off top right now. And so this is the end. This is not only the end of this big blow off phase. And as you can see here, right, markets here, study price time. Now, let me show you this here. I want to show you another chart here when it comes to gold. Right, this is a long-term stock market here. I'll get to that in just a minute. But look at this here. Okay, this is the chart here, and this is called price and time. Right, look at this here. Understanding gold's price and time phases. This is not just the gold. The entire market, not just gold, moves through different price and time phases. Recognizing which phase we're in is one of the most important skills that a trader can develop. Price phase. A price phase when the market makes a market is strong, trending. In gold's history, these expansions have been about 2 years. That's when momentum accelerates, price moves sharply, and traders see large gains relative to this here. You can see this back in those here. The time phase. Now, as you can see, look at this here. The market goes through phases, right? We go through time phase and a price phase, and time phase and a price phase. Now, a time phase here, as you can see here, look what I got here. We are now getting ready for 1 to 2 years of doing nothing. We're getting ready for a major high for 1 to 2 years at a gold. And that's where we're at right now. And as you can see here, history just gives us this a very, very, very high probability of this actually happening. Right? So time phase. After every powerful move in price, these markets enter a time phase, a period of rest or digestion. Instead of pulling back deeply, gold often moves 2 to 3 years sideways, allowing the market to rebalance and rebuild the foundation for the next major advance. This correction in time is just as important as the price move that came before it. It's when energy rebuilds. You probably heard me talk about this a few times, right? Energy using energy building. It's not just a gimmick. It's not just a fad. It actually is how these deepest levels of all these markets work, right? And so as you can see, look at this here. After a few years of using energy, what happened? We spent 2 years and then we had a big correction. 2 years of using energy, 3 years. Look at here, 2 years. So what's going to happen here soon? Right? We've had 2 years of this level 3 here. We're going to have at least 1 year of maybe even pulling back to there and then 2027 picking back up. But I don't see this breaking to a new high until 2028. Because if that's breaking down to 2027, up here is going to be 2028. And then 2028, 2029, 2030, and so on and so forth. Yes, that's when we see that happening through there. Right? So the cycle repeats. When our price phase completes, a big move up for a while, a time phase follows. Price, time, price, time. Very, very, very simple, right? Once that time phase matures, a new price phase begins, and the entire cycle continues. Gold history shows this here. Look at this here. 2 years price phase, big move. After 2 years price phase, we go through 2 years time phase. Then we go through 2 years price phase, and then a 3 year cycle here, right? So 2 years, 2 years. 2 years, and then this is what happened 3 years. 2023 to present, current 2 years in a price phase. What comes next? Based off the repeating rhythm, and not just with gold, but how these markets work on a deepest level, it's reasonably to expect that gold will soon transition into a 1 to 2 year time phase because the market's tied. The market is an energy field, right? It needs the team. What did it say? What did I put up here in the article? It's when energy rebuilds. Again, you've heard me use that energy building, energy using. This is where this actually comes from, actually from WD Gann. Okay? A period of sideways consolidation or a mild retracement. This doesn't mean the bull market is over. No. It just means the market needs to absorb the recent gains before launching into a new expansion. Final message. Market always balances price and time. When one expands, too much price. Here, time. When one expands, the other must contract, right? So we go through a big price phase, and then there's going to be a time phase. It's just what markets do, right? It's not like, no, that's not going to happen, John. It's going to keep going up. It's like, no, you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong for me. This is going to happen. You just don't know when. And you don't know when the exact high is going to be, but you do know that right now, guys, we're getting toward the major top of this big bull market. We may have a little bit more upside, but we're getting to the final high before 1 to 2 years of doing nothing. It's coming, right? I'm just warning you right now. Stay patient, respect the phases when you're in them, and always stay in sync with the true cycle of the markets. Again, this is gold and silver and even the mining stocks are making a major high, and it's going to be a major high for the next 1 to 2 years. And you can see this level from here, from this cycle perspective here, and you can see that this level here. Now, that's obviously if I go to my monthly charts, you can see what's happening here. Very big long-term monthly bull market. Again, I'm not saying the top's going to be in right now. Like, no one can do that. But we're getting towards the end. Over the next few months, we're going to be developing a major high. 2026 and even 2027 are going to be nothing years. We're making a major high out of this level. We've missed the boat. This is cycle ending, right? What you want to be doing is focusing on things down here. So cycle ending, and I don't really care what I'm going. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack in the comment section. I'm just telling you how markets work, right? And you smart investors who listen to me, you can see what I'm doing here, right? It's like I have nothing to gain from actually me telling you this right now. In fact, me just being a good coach, say, hey guys, listen, right? Now I understand people are long, people are bullish, and that idiot is saying something different than my position, so you're an idiot. I understand, right? And the same for the mining stocks. Look at the mining stocks, same thing. Big move up for a while and through 2025. GDXJ. You know what's coming through. You know what's coming here, right? Price and time. What is this? Big price phase. It may have a little bit more upside to come. I'm not saying that exact high, but you know what? We're getting towards a major high point, and when that happens, guess what's going to come? Big move down for 6 months, 12 months, and then and then another pick back up from there. So that's what I see there happening right now, guys. We're getting ready. Gold, silver, and the mining stocks are very close to we won't see these highs again for another 1 to 2 years out of these metals and miners. So traders, before you leave today, I want to give you an invite to apply for my John's Inner Circle coaching program. This is my top level coaching program, and this is for only serious people only. This group right now currently is only around 15 people, so it's only a real small group because I'm with you every single week in that small group. This whole group here, this John's Inner Circle, is about giving you exactly what you need to know on how to identify a really good high quality setup, trade management techniques, how I scan the markets, and so much more. Plus also every single week I'm doing live coaching sessions that help you with every single area that goes into becoming a good trader and so much more. So this is only for serious people only. This is my top level coaching program. It's only a real small group. But if you're at the point right now where you are absolutely serious about becoming disciplined and you really want to make commitment to becoming a good trader, then my Inner Circle may be a good fit for you. If you go to getjohnshelp.com, that's an application form. Go fill that out right now, and you and I will have a good chat on the phone, and I'll see where you're at, and you'll be able to see more about the actual coaching program. And if we're a good fit, then maybe we can move together from there. But if you're real serious about this and you really want to take this to a whole brand new level, and you want to be more than 95% of traders lose money in the markets, and if you finally want to start to crack into the top 5%, and even the top 1%, then this may be a good fit for you. So go to getjohnshelp.com right now. Apply for that. It's only for the first 10 people only. And I look forward to speaking to you on the phone real soon.